Ever since I was a young boy, I wanted to live on a dung farm. Hello, and lightning's just struck the top of our base.
Yay!
And yeah, it's better than wolves. So this is basically a harder version of Minecraft. It is currently storming, so we won't waste too much time out here. But basically, there's lots of things that you can do in normal Minecraft that you can't do here, and you'll find out what that is. But because it took us quite a few attempts and quite a lot of effort to get established, we've decided to skip the initial startup because it took a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, wooden tools, for instance, wooden pick, you can only get one block at a time, and then with the stone pick, you can only get 6 blocks at a time, and you know it's hard to get food, and so we decided really just to wait until we'd got everything set up fairly nicely, and then start recording from there, because otherwise it just would have been a lot of waiting.
Yeah, this is actually our first world we played yesterday. Oh,
Yeah.
We got a visitor.
We basically did a number of different attempts, and this was the one that turned out the best.
Yeah, our first attempt.
Our first attempt, which we thought was just a trial run, but every time we tried to do it while recording it, we just ended up dying and getting lost, because you don't spawn back to the same place. Although, have you disabled that now?
It's disabled now. If we had all hardcore modes enabled, you couldn't see player names, so completely disabled. But that's basically it said in the config file that's mainly meant for anarchy PvP servers.
Yeah, I read about that, and the same goes for the spawning, for the spawn camp, to prevent spawn camping.
Exactly. So we disabled that.
Because I mean, if you die otherwise, it can send you 1,000 blocks in the wrong direction, and because coordinates are disabled in F3, you have no way of, apart from using the sun and the moon, of finding your way back. And so we ended up inevitably getting separated, and then spending, an hour or so, the tree just grew behind you, trying to find the other one or trying to find our base, and it was just that wasn't worth it for the episode.
Yeah, and not to mention that, even if we die in this mode, we'll still spawn a few thousand blocks away, simply because that's where the vanilla spawn is.
Yeah, but it will be always the same place, so we know how to get back.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
So yeah, we have a little tree farm here. So that we don't have to go outside to get the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's much more dangerous outside. Spiders shoot web at you, so you get stuck. So imagine...
And there's much more general aggressiveness from the mobs, really. They tend to be a lot rougher on you.
I've sorted our chests roughly. So in this chest over here against where it has a single double chest is the valuable stuff. And
we've already started getting iron. Iron comes in nuggets here. When you smelt it, you get a nugget, and you have to then use 9 to make an ingot. So iron is much more demanding.
Yeah, the top one is just random, and the bottom one is food.
Right. So good stuff.
Yeah.
And this chicken, isn't it the case that they don't lay eggs unless you keep them fed or something?
Exactly. Well, they only lay eggs if there are 2 and you breed them. Then they lay an egg that has a... God damn it, stop visiting us.
There's some of our YouTube viewers there trying to get in.
Basically, you need to breed them to get 1 egg, which you then have when you hatch it, you need to wait a while, because if you immediately break it, you just get raw egg, which you can then cook to get cooked egg. But,
yes, you can. Yes,
but we want chickens.
Can you still use saplings as kindling?
Yes, but they are almost immediately burned up.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you can even get 1 burn out of them. So I'm going downstairs to get more coal and iron since I'm decked out. You should probably make some leather armor as well with the leather we have.
Have we got enough leather?
We got 14, so you can
14.
make...
I'll make some.
Besides, there's if you just go straight out the door and continue, turn slightly to the left, there's tons of cows.
Okay.
Unless zombies got them.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, the hostile mobs will attack livestock.
Yep.
And you'll see what happens when they do it. It's interesting.
So I'm just hitting a... Yeah, spider just shot some web at me. Ouch. Oh, 2 spiders actually. Ouch. Oof, almost died there. So yeah, those watching my point of view, you can actually see I have some white on my hunger bar. That is fat, because if you eat more than you're hungry, if you eat more than you're hungry, instead of filling up your saturation doesn't exist. Instead, you gain fat. And
I also want to point out these rotten arrows that Graloth's put in the chest here. Those are arrows that are dropped by skeletons. They can still be fired, but you can't then pick them up again.
Yeah, they break on impact.
Exactly. So it basically means that you have to make your own arrows if you want to keep going for any period of time.
There's also a thing that if you're then in a fight against skeletons, you won't be confused that, oh, is this an arrow I can pick up?
Yeah, that's right.
Because the skeleton's arrow themselves will also break.
Should I make something, a weapon or something?
You should probably make an iron sword first.
Okay.
Because it gets very, very important to be able to stay alive.
Oh, I like the fried eggs.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I used some of the eggs to get that chicken, and the rest of them got turned into eggs.
Makes me fancy some fried eggs, actually.
Actually, you can make fried eggs and bacon.
Oh, yeah, great.
You can make sandwiches and donuts, and you can make a ham and egg sandwich. There's a lot of stuff. So we got our first hemp. I'm going to put that in our valuable chest.
Oh, being attacked.
Outside the door and straight to the right, where the water is, you'll see our little hemp farm.
I'm injured.
Oh yeah, go eat some so you can regenerate. Yeah. There's also another thing is when you have tilled soil, there's a very high chance that tall grass will just spontaneously grow on it. Weed, basically.
Yeah.
So that's a good way. I have tilled a large area of ground so that we continue to get tall grass to get more hemp seeds from. But yeah,
I'm just waiting for my health to regenerate, because basically as you become more and more injured or more hungry, you do actually have ill effects. So it's not just like the old game where you can just, say, oh, well, I've got a few hearts, I'll just carry on for a minute. It can be advantageous to just wait a little bit to recover.
Yep.
Or, to make sure that you're fully...
So, want to make our first bit of stone, first bit of Better Than Wolves machinery.
Yes, we will enter the Stone Age, won't we? Or no, we're in the Iron Age now, aren't we?
No, actually, we're still in the Wooden Age for Better Than Wolves machinery.
Oh yeah. No, the tiers. Yes, there's a series of tiers. I was kind of saying basically what the kinds of tools that we're using at this stage. You may wonder why we don't just dig down and get diamonds, but the stone actually thickens up and becomes harder to mine the further down you go. The idea is you're supposed to find caves, really, rather than digging down.
Yeah, I'm just smelting some stone because we're going to need that. And I'm going to make the hand crank first. Which is basically you need a wooden cog, which is 4 sticks arranged at top, the bottom, and left and right, and then a wooden block in the center. Gives you 2 of these. And then you combine those 2 with 2 cobblestone and 2 sticks. The cobblestone, the bottom row, very bottom row, is 1 cobblestone, 1 gear, and 1 cobblestone. Then there's a stick in the very center and a stick in the top right. That should give you the hand crank.
Got it.
Yep, you just place it down somewhere in the open, because we need that. That's basically the only way to power machines in the beginning.
So maybe here?
Yep, perfect, because basically you right click it.
Yeah, and that will then power things I mean, it won't give you continuous power, which you need for some things later on, but it will mean that you can operate some machines by having somebody just sit here and continuously click it.
Exactly.
Which is quite intensive, but that's the way you have to do it.
Once the stone is finished getting turned into smooth stone, I think it's smooth stone you need for it. Let me just check. Yeah, it is smooth stone. You just use a smooth stone as if you would make a chest, but instead of having the blank spot at the top, you have it at the bottom, and in that spot you put the last wooden gear.
Right.
So it's currently smelting. It's still 3 left.
Ticking away.
But yeah, down. This ladder goes down to the cave system below.
Yeah, I've been down there already. This is basically a site that we originally dropped into from above. It was an open cave and sealed up part of it, and then Graloth has built this sort of dirt platform here, and then this ceiling and everything out of the hill that was here originally.
Yeah, I used a lot of the dirt because I like how the dirt half slabs actually turn into grass. Like, feed the beast, please. You can make dirt half slabs in Red Power 2. Why don't they turn into grass like these?
Yeah, but Red Power 2 has its own problems at the moment.
Yeah, like being updated.
Yeah.
Or getting...
like being abandoned, essentially. Yeah. Oh, right, we've got our stone, so let's make this... there we go. Millstone. 1 millstone.
And
so we then drop this down next to the thingy.
And then I'm going to put the hemp in it. And yeah, it's going to be very noisy. So
it's going to be noisy, and the stuff's going to come out at some random angle.
Yeah, it's going to basically shoot out.
There it goes.
There goes the first. So that's hemp fibers, which is then used.
Oh, hello, we've got visitors.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using the visitor. You can just hold down right click on the hand crank, thankfully.
Okay, I thought you had to keep clicking.
Yeah, you used to need that, but I tested it out earlier today, and seems you can just hold down right click now.
Okay.
But it does use up your hunger. At some point it'll tell you that you are too famished to continue manual labor. And it's done. Okay.
I'll put this string away as well. I don't know why I'm carrying that around.
So yeah. Do we have enough iron? Yeah, we have enough iron for another wooden stone pick. Not stone pick, iron pick. So if you want one, it's probably a good idea.
Okay. Well, this is what I was wondering. I was wondering if you were saving those nuggets for anything.
No. I got iron sword, iron pick, iron axe, and iron shovel. Okay. Plus we have the iron hoe in there as well.
Yeah, she might come in useful.
Yeah, I'm just going down into the cave. I've lit up as much as I had torches for. So a lot of it is lit up because there was a lot of coal.
By the way, yeah, it's one coal per torch now. It's so it's changed.
Yeah.
As regards the fat, you can see I've built up a little bit of fat on the side there. If you do enough work, it will eventually burn off, but it takes a long time.
Yeah, I have 3 and then plus 3 pieces of a haunch, because each pixel column per haunch is 1 fat.
Right.
And I have 4 haunches plus 3 columns.
You've really been going at it, haven't you?
Yeah, before I realized it, I got quite fat. Okay.
I've got 4 pixels worth of fat.
Lucky you.
Lucky me. Completely the opposite of real life.
Well, mine is probably very close to real life. Oh.
So here you can see the stone change. This is the next stratified tier of thickness of stone. And it's harder to mine. Oh, there's some iron. Grab that. You notice also the brightness is darker. My client brightness is set to maximum, but they've deliberately, they being Flowerchild, have deliberately set it to be lower. because that way it's, I suppose, more realistic, and also you have to be a bit more. I suppose you have to use torches a bit more freely. One interesting thing is that, say, if I take a bit of stone, you can't place a bit of stone while jumping, because that would, so essentially pillaring has been disabled.
Yeah, I think that was specifically why he disabled it.
That is exactly why he did it.
Oh, this stupid spider. He's standing on a ledge, not coming down to me, and he just webbed me.
He wet you?
Webbed.
He wet on you.
Yeah, he took the piss on me.
Did you see that clip of was it the leopard doing that in the desert?
I don't
There was a naturalist that had been following this leopard around, and obviously the leopard just got annoyed and climbed up onto the top of the the jeep, I think it was, and it was open topped, which you could think might be a bit dangerous if you're doing safari. But the leopard then just basically took a crap through the sunroof, and he basically caught it in a bag as it was coming down, because obviously he didn't want it all in his car. But the funny thing is, it then just basically took a piss in there and right in his eye.
Well, that'll teach him.
That'll teach him.
I'm just getting all the iron that I see. Because even though we do have mineshaft.
Oh, good.
But I don't think we're well enough equipped for that. We still need more iron so that we actually can...
I've got a glorious 3 iron here.
I have 10.
Oh, look at you.
Well, I also know the cave's probably better than you.
You probably do. In fact, I mean, I'm down at this next...
Yeah, go back.
Oh, hello.
Do you have torches?
No. I've got lots of coal.
We need to get up and make some torches then. This way.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I have no idea why this cobble is here.
I put it there because I wanted to get the coal that was in the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where did you go? Up or to the side?
Yeah, it gets quite confusing.
Oh, getting hungry again. You really have to watch this, because after a while you get so hungry that you can't move. Or you can't jump anyway, which would be suicide down here. And, Graloth's already feeling it, so...
Yeah, I'm already dying.
I shouldn't go at you for that having a bit of a runny nose, because, of course, when I was doing that Atlantis with the others, I was coughing away like anything.
Yeah, you're losing half a lung.
You haven't heard the other 2 episodes that we recorded that day yet. You're going to see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna make...
is the sun up? Oh, I'll give you that. If the sun's up, I'll see if I can take on some of those cows.
Good idea.
Where did you say they were, to the left or right?
Actually, I'll follow you. Just give me a moment. Just need to put all this stuff in the chest. There we go. Okay. Oh, wrong direction.
Oh, so it's this way.
Yep, forward and slightly to the left. You're going, I think, too much to the left. But yeah, it's basically just over the hill you're heading towards. The small hill.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just when it slopes down into the where the water...
Oh, I see, cow.
Yep. So it's just around that. There's also a lava pool. I'm not sure exactly how lava is used, if it's used at all. But there's, yeah, you can see cow, sheep, chickens.
Yeah, sheep produce meat in this mod.
I mean, we really need to. We have some wheat, but we need seeds in order to lure. How did? Never mind. To get chickens back to our base. We were lucky to find some eggs. I don't exactly remember where. But yeah, we need to keep our food supply stocked up, even though we have quite a bit.
Yeah, because you do get through it pretty fast, really.
Yeah, especially when you're two.
No, especially when one of them keeps overeating and building up loads of fat. Honestly.
I'm not doing it anymore. I'm on a diet.
Well, I've actually just gained another pixel of it.
Now who's talking?
Yeah, you're up to 4.5 haunches of it.
I wonder if I let my food go low enough that if it'll start eating from the. Oh yeah. I'm peckish, and now it's draining my. It just drained half the haunch of fat.
Oh well, there you go. Starve a bit.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Never has that been said so happily. Yeah, starving.
That's the way to go.
By the way, there's of course no point making a bed in this mod because spawning has been. I mean, beds have basically been completely disabled. They are craftable but simply cosmetic.
Yeah.
So there's no point really saving wool, is what we're saying.
Yep.
Unless you want to make, pretty pixel art.
Well, you can use them to make slabs. Once you get so hungry I can't jump, you can still make slopes.
Yeah. Although dirt works perfectly well for that.
True.
Oh, some coal there, they might get that.
Okay, I just lost another half a haunch fat. So yeah, I'm on a really rough diet. Really starving myself.
Is it a rough diet? You say? Really harsh diet, isn't it?
Harsh.
I wasn't criticising your English, I was just thinking, is it a rough diet? Because you're only starving for about a couple of minutes at a time. I did start reading. I started listening to learning Danish podcasts just to impress you, but I didn't actually bother very far in it. I can't remember a word of it now.
Danish is one of them, not the hardest Scandinavian language.
Well, I mean, all it was things like if you're travelling. I mean, it wouldn't really have helped me much in Minecraft.
No.
It'd tell me the time of the next flight to wherever. No. Not gonna help.
I am now famished, and I'm losing quite a bit of fat, but I really need to eat now. Otherwise, I won't be able to get home. There we go. Back to package.
Okay. Also note, when I break dirt, I get piles of dirt, which you can then use to make slabs. So, there. There.
Also note, when I'm breaking dirt, I get dirt block because I have a shovel.
Because he's using a shovel. Shovels are kind of cheaty.
Well, I think mine only has like one use left on it.
Stop panicking, cows.
So yeah, the pack mentality, if you can call it that, in this mod is basically if you hit any animal, all
other
animals nearby,
panic.
Yeah.
So wow, that's a nice ravine.
They try to flee.
They try to flee from certain death. Cowards.
Maybe I should get some jungle wood and some cocoa just so we can get a small cocoa farm going.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's of any use until we can actually use it to make something later, like cookies.
Cookies, yeah.
But at least then we have an ongoing supply growing.
Yeah, might be handy since we are so near. I mean, any resource. I mean, even things like melons and pumpkins have been modified so that they're basically a bit tougher to work with.
Yep.
So I'm going to go back in the direction that I think I came from. Dead air, dead air.
Oh.
Hello.
What is sin?
It's a sin and a crime.
Ah, right.
We're learning our DJ craft. Sorry, I don't know what happened to that lag there. Every so often, it seems to be a big lag spike. Could be I'm in terrain that hasn't generated before. I hope not, because that means I'm going in the wrong direction.
Well, if you're going towards where let's see, where the sun is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the right direction.
Yeah, I know, because I'm going I'm going along the jungle border, away from. I'm sorry, this is ridiculous. Computer's clearly trying to do something. I'm just going to F9 quickly. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that will fix it.
Yeah, let's hope. It's always annoying when the FPS dips for no apparent reason.
Yeah. Now, in this case, I noticed a lot of jungle did materialise as soon as I let F9 go, so it could just be that it was...
Which side of you? Oh, I see you.
Yeah, I was absolutely right in terms of my direction.
I'm just gonna head inside and start cooking the meat I got.
Okay, I'll add mine to the pile as well, because I got a fair bit.
Well, actually, no, I won't. Because we need to get the iron smelted.
Alright, well, it's all good. Let's do that.